A new study has found the use of fish oil supplements can dramatically improve the brain activity of children. Scientists were apparently astonished after 4 children underwent 3 years' worth of development in just 3 months after taking a combination of omega-3 and omega-6, which is derived from oily fish and from an especially pure form of evening primrose oil. They also displayed remarkable improvements in tests of reading, concentration, problem solving and memory. Well, joining me now is Professor Basant Puri, who led the study. How do you know it was the fish oil that had anything to do with it? It's a fairly small number of children, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It was a unique study because we actually carried out brain scans on those children at baseline, and 3 months later. Normally one doesn't carry out brain scanning. For example, in the ADHD studies I've carried out, it's been very hard to get a child to stay still in a brain scanner for long enough. We used a unique preparation, a formulation that contained just one particular fatty acid from, ultimately derived from fish. It's actually the EPA, and we combined that with virgin evening primrose oil in the form of Vegepa. And the fish oil studies in the past have shown good results in, for example, ADHD. But this time we used this unique formulation and combined it with the MRI scanning. And I think that even though the number of children was relatively small, it's very hard to understand how a child could simulate improvements in their brain structure and functioning as one saw on the brain scans.
You're getting a little technical, so keep it in simple language. But my first question was, how do you know the fish oil had anything to do with it? And what's the answer to that? Do you have an answer to that, or do you just have to guess?
No, it's the most parsimonious explanation of the results.
Because that's the only thing that changed?
That's correct.
Could it not be that, that the children were aware that they were being tested and were therefore a little concentrating?
If your hypothesis were correct, then the children could certainly have practiced all the psychological tests I carried out at baseline and in a 3-month follow-up. But I think that none of the children, not even an ordinary adult, would be able to simulate the improvement in brain structure and function that you see on MRI.
Does it only work in kids, or should we be shoveling it down ourselves as well?
It works in adults as well. I myself take it and I see good effects, really.
And what about treating conditions like Alzheimer's and things like that? Might it help there?
Yes, in fact, I carried out a major international study which was published just a couple of years ago in a very severe form of dementia, in which we found that those who got the supplement improved, while those on the dummy placebo arm did not improve. And we've also found the same in respect to depression, schizophrenia, and 1 or 2 other disorders.
Professor Puri, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
When we come